Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Chuck, and this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the Internet's most passionate wine program. And I just want to wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas. Mr. Mott,
Gary,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you have made this a tradition to spend with me, tasting along the secret pack. Maybe 2006, 7, 8, 9, maybe your fourth pack now. And most 06, 07, 08, yeah, wow, Mott, we're getting old. Just thank you so much, and hello to all the new relatives that I've never met before. Hope you enjoy the show. We've got 3 great wines for you in this year's Christmas pack. 3 wines I'm very excited about. A lot of you had the Thanksgiving packs, and a lot of you had the Sansa regular. Now you're getting to taste the 06 La Reserve, and we'll get into that in a little bit, and I'm excited about that. And then we've got an amazing white wine and Malbec. I mean, as we're doing this end of the year wrap up, Malbec was really the breakout hit grape of 2009, and so obviously we want to look at it, and I wanted to pop one in your pack. And the Attitude 1050 is a wine that I'm excited about letting you try. So we're not going to waste any time. We've got the big ass glass here. It is the holidays. 2010 is upon us, and let's start off right off with the J. Hofstetter 06 Colomboff. 92 points in Degata, 100% Gewürztraminer, 40 U.S. bones. And I'm excited about this because this is real vino. And I'm dying to see what you guys think about this. As you can see, great golden color. Just obnoxious. Mott, almost like the Snippy Sniff band. I mean, this is quite yellow in comparison. And so, let's give it a Snippy Sniff. And this is why this wine is going to rock so many of your pants off out there at home. Now, you better have some, underwear on, because it could be embarrassing if you're in a public place. This has this amazing lychee, kind of peach, kind of exotic tropical nose. Just so pretty. A little hint of butter, almost like taking peaches, cutting them in half, guava, cutting them in half, papaya, cutting them in half, little lychee and starfruit, putting it in the microwave, taking it out, taking some butter, putting it in the microwave, taking it out, and pouring a little bit of it on. You're getting that kind of essence and that kind of subtle buttery meets fruit play. It's quite pretty. There's some floral components. Mott, smell this. I mean, you've got to snippy it up. It's pretty fantastic. Right?
Wow.
It's pretty badass. Great nose. A tremendous nose, actually. Let's give it a whirl. Great spiciness. This has this great, amazing pepper, jalapeno juice, like spiciness. I know, stick with me. Little cinnamon even coming through on the mouthfeel. I get a little tangerine on the back end. Gorgeous guava flavors. It's a very focused and intense white wine. I mean, really, to anybody who really goes out and tries white wine, you will recognize the quality of this Gewürztraminer. Hofstetter is one of the great producers in the world of this varietal, which I think is quite interesting, as it is an Italian Gewürztraminer. Alto Adige is a place where some of the best white wines in the world are being made. Let's give it one more shot. Just a delish kind of bottle of wine. I actually think Degata underrated this wine. 92 points. This is in your pack, and this is probably the wine that might steal the whole darn show. For me, this is a 95-point wine. I really wanted you guys to try it. That is a big-ass score for a white wine, for any wine on Wine Library TV, and I hope you enjoy it. I think it's spectacular. I think it is world-class, and I think it's one of the more interesting white wines I've had this whole year. Thus, we put it into the pack. I hope you love it. I just think it's incredible. And I think for all the Chardonnay drinkers out there who don't recognize the power and the explosiveness of products like a Gewürztraminer, this is a real wake-up call and a great bottle. Yeah, just amazing. Rinse. I mean, that was epic juice. All right, Altitude, 1050, 2005, Argentinian Malbec from Val de Uco, Mendoza. This is a $20 or so Malbec. Let's give it a little swirl. A little sniffy sniff. I'm getting a little hint of fruit on the nose, a little cherry fruit, a little darkness, get a little bark even coming through, but pretty tight on the nose, nothing too crazy. A little red fruit. Let's give it a whirl. Luscious red fruit. There's a little bit of nice tannins on that mid palate. Do you get that sour cherry flavor thing going on? To me, that is really the essence of this wine. I like the backbone structure. Good light fruit on the back end. Not too heavy, not too light. Great barbecue dinner wine. Will not overpower most things, but can be drank by itself. Also gives a nice, round, lush back end. Pretty good wine. 20 bones. Not inexpensive by Malbec standards. There's so much out there between 8 and 12, but this has the oomph power on the back end. I like this wine. I like that sourness. There's a little hint of that tobacco on the back end. Good bright fruit. A well-made Malbec. Maybe would I like it to see it at 16 to 17? Yeah, I would say maybe a 20 is just a hair overpriced. But this is like an 89 to 91 point wine. This has room to grow. It's a little tight. I like it. I think this is really good, and I'm excited about that. You know, these packs are always fun because these are pre-picked wines. Not like normally on the show and you go, just like Mod. How about earlier this week with that Australian wine, or it was last week, you know, this week, that was a scary wine. These are more fun for me because these shows are wines I've had in the past and I'm excited about. Like this wine, I hope you do. Please leave in the comments your thoughts on that wine. And finally, Sansa Day, La Reserve, 2006, 50 US dollars, 90 Merlot, 10 Cab. This is a wine that I helped blend, and Mott, you've got to check this out. I mean, this is probably the funniest thing. I mean, we spent all that time on the project. I don't know if you can make it on the really zoom, but do you see it, the CK? I mean, you can't make it up. They put my name wrong on the label. I mean, you just can't make it up. But I did blend this with Stefan Derencourt, who is one of the amazing winemakers and enologists in the world. So I'm very flattered and honored to be working with him on this project. This is very special to me. I hope you enjoy this. This is your Christmas dinner wine. This is your New Year's Eve wine. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. If you're going to open these two wines, for example, you'll quickly recognize why there is a difference between $20 and $50 wine. This wine explodes with a far more dense seriousness. It's kind of like the difference between a girl and a woman, a kid, a guy, and a man. There's just a big separation, you know, a pro team and a high school football team. You know, that kind of big, you know, the Nintendo Wii and the old school watch video game thing. You know, just there's a big difference here. The old school watch thing, Mott, I kind of liked a lot. The Casio. Big dark fruit, black currant coming through. There's a smokiness here. I don't know if you get it. There's just like this kind of like almost smokiness, like dark meat smokiness, steak smell on the nose. A little kirsch, just a very big, intense, ripe, focused nose. Let's give it a whirl. Great firm tannins. Wow. So I'm waiting for an email from you. Let me give this one alert. This wine is young, but in comparison to the way this was tasting 6 months ago, it has opened up tremendously. There is a remarkable amount of tar and leather flavors on the back end. This tar flavor is gorgeous. Tar mixed with like blueberry pancakes. That's what I'm getting. Just this blueberry batter kind of thing with tar. great tannins, great sharpness, dark, dark, dark chocolate, black, inky, like black squid ink flavors. This is dark, like Batman. Dark Knight, baby. I kind of went, why did I become the Joker there for a second? I don't know, but the funny part is this is a very structured and compact, tight. You know what it is, Mott? And Vaniac Center? It's kind of like Ivan Putski, Polish Power, or like a 360-pound defensive nose tackle that's like 5'11". This is like a box, just like, like you are not moving this wine. It's got enormous structure and backbone. We're talking 25 to 35 years in the cellar structure. I think it's going extremely well right now. I'm shocked of how well it's tasting, but it clearly needs some time. I mean, since I blended this, it would be tough for me to really rate it. But I've done it on the website anyway. I mean, this is like 93, 94, 95 point type wine. This is spectacular to me. 50 bones is a lot of cash, I get it. But if you have any interest in trying real serious structured wine, this is something that needs to be up your alley for sure. Let me give it a sniffy sniff one more time. One more whirl. God, I love that dense intensity. This is big time wine. I really hope this caps off your wine drinking 2009 year in the right way. I love it. I think it's spectacular, and it just baffles me that people don't recognize that Merlot has heart. Question of the day. Today's a big day, and this is on a Friday, right? Christmas now, so Saturday and Sunday. We'll probably run this even on Monday. We'll come back on Tuesday. What wine did you have for Christmas? And I want your full-fledged review on it. And if you had something on Christmas Eve, I'd like your review on it as well, because I don't want you guys all sitting in the comments and I'll look on Christmas and only 3 comments. I'll be all sad. Tear, tear, tear. So, I want what wines you have over the next 4 days and leave reviews for them. I'll be jumping in, as I said I would be, so I hope to see you there and reply, and I hope you're doing well. Merry, 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 merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate it, and the ones that don't, Merry Christmas to you as well. There's no reason. I'll get a Merry Christmas, Mott. And so, take care. You, with a little bit of me, we are changing the wine world.